starting. What's
Y'all,
up? What's up? What's up, my people? What's going down? We are live. We are live.
live and ecstatic looking ass. High,
Live and
tight.
ecstatic to talk about this topic.
Whew.
Y'all come into the chat room. I know some of y'all probably at work or in the car on your way home from work, but you need to get in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Asia Divine Jewel has came in pieces. It's myself and Dream Wise today. It is myself and Dream Wise today, and we're going to talk about CoCo Gauff, the tennis phenom. Right, love? She has been showing all the way out. She has been showing all the way out. If you have not gotten the chance to watch her, you have to do that. Like when I tell you she is a must watch. She is a must watch. Hold on. Because Dreamwise has disappeared. Let me get him back in. Deasia, have you got the chance to see her? Love. Hold on, y'all. Because Dreamwise is messing up over there. But Deasia, let me know in the chat if you got the chance to see her play, Corey Goff. Let me know because she is amazing. When I say amazing, he keep on calling back. I'm calling you on the thing so you can be a part of it. I can hear you, but you're not on the thing. Her name is Corey Goff or CoCo Gauff. Let me see. If you search this right here, you're going to see everything for her. I just invited you. All right.
okay, back.
Look, y'all. Look, Deja. Dream so used to being the one to lead the live that when it's his time just to be in the live, he keep messing up.
Man, no, I'm too much, man. I'm feeling too, body trembling and stuff still. Can't even get over the fact we about to go dive in for real. Ooh, I'm trying to turn on this laptop so I can even see what's going on in the chat.
What's up, Sean? Welcome. We're going to talk about the spirit of perseverance today.
Oh
And
my
this
God.
Coco Golf. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen. If
Oh my
y'all did
God.
not get the chance to watch her play today, I'm going to tell you now it's a must go back and watch because it was totally spiritual. Our energy, myself and Dreamwise, and even our children as we watched it, was so turned up, y'all. Like when I say turned up, I mean turned all the way up. Like we had to go outside after watching that match and just ground because we were totally taken out of just this earthly realm. Seriously.
I'm still excited. I'm still too high on cloud nine, man. Still on cloud nine, trying to calm myself down, trying to breathe, trying to gather my thoughts. Cause we're about to break this thing down, man. First, I'm gonna give y'all all a play-by-play, or my queen's gonna give y'all play-by-play, one of us, of what just actually went down and how the melanin in the blood,
Right.
the melanin in the blood rises to the occasion.
Right.
When I say it rises, woo-wee, it rises. Y'all like and share this video, man, so we can get it in real quick. Like and share this video. For real, for real. Yeah, so family, let me start off by saying this. We can do anything. Age is nothing but a number. That age stuff, throw that shit out the window. We here now making plays. You feel me?
Right.
This is a whole different level of light that just happened right now. Let me tell y'all some of the stuff that we, complain about, that we feel pain and all this other, stuff, and woe is me. No, 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 no. I know this is a sports event and this is, mundane, but in the broader scheme of things, and when you actually look at this example as the greatest triumph ever, when I say ever, I mean ever, that's what it is, man. This is some magical stuff that just happened real quick, and we're gonna tap all the way into it. Peace to the family, man. Peace to the family.
Well, let me go ahead and jump in and say this right here because Dreamwise had posted on in his community for Love Live Life. He had posted a picture of CoCo Gauff, just talking about how amazing and incredible she was and how, it was a very much so a spiritual experience, even watching her play. And somebody had kind of commented that they thought that she was a clone, right? So the first thing I want to just jump out there and say, y'all, we got to stop with the conspiracy theories. And I'm not even talking to my people that's in the chat right now because I know y'all know better, but this is for people who will watch this video at a later date. We got to stop with the conspiracy theories, right? We have to understand that it is a natural law. It is a natural law. It is natural order for the old teacher to have to leave and for there to be a new. It's out with the old, in with the new. That's a natural law. Like, prime example why Bobby Hemmett is not out here making videos and stuff like that no more. Prime example why Brother Panic is slowly getting out from making the videos and making all that content. He's still going around touring and things of that nature, but YouTube is not where he's at right now because it's his turn to leave out unless somebody else come up here and do this work, which is what we are doing collectively. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's a natural law. And so for people to even be thinking that this young lady is a clone just because her father followed the steps of, I think his name is Richard Williams, which is Venus and Serena's father, then, I mean, what's the point, y'all? Like, what's the point? What's the point of cloning a tennis player?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For me, in my mind, it's actually a beautiful thing because when we think about it, we always be trying to reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to reinvent the wheel, family. Like, the wheel has already been created. Now we just add our finesse, our black magic onto it. We add our melanin into it. Actually, Black Dot talked about this yesterday on his show where he basically said once the melanin sees something, the melanin is going to, recreate that thing and make it better, not reinvent. Right? Not reinvent, not do something different. The melanin is just going to evolve it and take it to a whole nother height, which is what this young lady is doing at the age of 15, which is what we should be doing. Like, hell, J. Cole, Nipsey Hussle, they all said the same exact thing. They saw somebody doing what they wanted to do and followed those footsteps, but with their own spirit, their own energy, their own creativity. Hell, so if somebody is laying it out for you saying, look, do this, do this, do this, you're going to get to this. Hell, why not? And you don't got to be a clone to do that.
Yeah, facts.
You don't got to be a clone to do that.
Facts,
Hell, that's what
facts.
we all supposed to be doing. Shit, that's what we supposed to be doing.
Facts. Exactly.
Looking at somebody who has manifested whatever it is that you want to manifest, like I see that. And now I'm going to do that same exact thing. I'm going to merit that style, like J. Cole said, merit that style and add your own finesse to it, which is what CoCo Gauff's father did, which is how she has gotten to the place that she's in right now. But woke media, yeah, you're right. People just be trolling, just be wanting something to say.
Yeah, let me tell y'all real quick, family. Okay. I'm gonna run this play by play down real quick, super quick. So Coco is 11:30. 11:30 here in the 8 Central Time, right? And Coco tapped into some kind of loathing, like, oh, I made it far, I'm 15, you know what I'm saying? This is good enough. You know what I'm saying? So she was kind of playing pretty bad early in the match. You know, we could tell her energy has changed. We watched every single game she played in Wimbledon so far. And she's been amazing the first two games. But this last one, when she first started, she was kind of, going with the flow, kind of not really into it as much. I think the pressure took on to her. So she got out quick. The girl, McGraw, McGraw.
You making up shit. That girl name was Herzog.
Oh, her cost. Her nah, she played good though, y'all. So I ain't trying to big up to her, man. She played great. But so Coco got down to her quick, 6-3, right? First set, her cross, right? Quick, it's over with. Then the second set comes and she's down 5-1. And we like, oh well, she had a good run, whatever, blah blah blah. It was a good run. She did her thing, 16, maybe next year, 15. 15. And look, she just turned 15 in March. So she really young. So it's like, yeah, maybe next year, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, this girl had point game match. She had the point, and she done gave Coco just a little window of opportunity. Somehow Coco just said, you know what? No. She must have shook something off inside of her and said, you know what? No, I'm not losing. I refuse to lose. And she turned up that melanin, man, and she just tapped into something that was phenomenal, man. Probably one of the best games I ever seen. And I seen that UT USC game live when it was happening. So yeah, it was amazing how she came all the way back from match point, inches from losing. And she came all the way back and won the whole thing. It was just an amazing, amazing ride. I'm still high right now from watching it. I put a whole bunch of mind power and concentration in this thing. And it took me on a world spin. It took my queen on a world spin for real. And whoo, yeah. Still,
So peep this, family. Look. And that's why we have to talk about perseverance, because I was brought to tears watching this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was actually brought to tears watching this young lady play. And not even just because of her, but the spiritual energy and the spiritual message kind of surrounding the whole game. Like Dream just said, she was 1 point away from losing the whole thing fast. And that actually happened twice. It was 2 times in the match to where the girl only needed to get 1 more point, and that was it. Okay. So the level of perseverance and the mind power that Coco had to tap into was astounding, and it really touched my heart. I've actually been in positions like that before, and we had to make this video to talk about this topic because we've all been there before. We've all been in situations, and it may not have been a game, but just in life in general, when your back is up against the wall and it's like, what the hell are you going to do? Are you really going to just give in and quit and just be like, you know what? Take me now. I don't want to do no more. I'm done.
yeah.
Like you have to understand your own power. And so here's a couple of things that actually came to my mind watching this that was so spiritual in perseverance, in the spirit of perseverance. There's like 3 things that came to mind. One, we got to understand as a spirit, as a person connected to spirit, we got to understand that we have ancestral support. And then let's also not bullshit this, y'all. Coco is a Black girl, period. She has melanin. And whether she knows it or not, it was a soul contract that she had to sign to say, I'm going to reach this level of stardom, this level of greatness, this level of this at this space and time at this age, right?
Mm.
Let's not get it twisted. Somebody said something, I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Miss Blue. It was one of our goddess spiritual teachers who said, when people say like Beyonce, Jay-Z, even Cardi B, when these people come here and they manifest all of this wealth and all of this fame, it's because they had to put in work in a past life.
Mm.
They've accumulated that in a past life and it manifested in this life, right?
Mm.
So even this young lady, CoCo Gauff, it's the same situation for her. She has a mission and she came here with a mission. And we got to know and remember that we have a mission and we came here with a mission and we have support in manifesting that mission. So the first thing that even watching her play, the first thing that kind of came to mind when she was, y'all, she was at the point where she was about to lose, right? She was about to lose. And people happened, y'all. A bird. We ain't seen no birds this entire match. But at that point, when she was almost about to lose, a bird flew in on her side of the court, sat there for a couple of seconds, and then flew off. That right there immediately came to my ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Ancestors, like what else? The bird could have landed on her cog, whatever her cog side, and the girls from Slovenia, okay, European. The bird could have landed on that side, but it didn't. It landed on CoCo's side. And from that moment, her game started turning around. From that moment, she started getting that little inch of support that she needed, right? So really all she needed to do was bring back in her mind, all we need to do within our minds is say, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm strong enough to do that. And when we make that decision, then we allow the ancestors to come do the little small things to push us all the way through, which is what happened in this game. Like amazing stuff started happening. And the other girl just started hitting balls out. She started hitting balls in that, you know, they could have been out, that they were just on the tip being in. So things like that. So the first thing in perseverance is understanding that we have ancestral support. And when we give up on ourselves, we give up on the fact that our ancestors have the ability to help us out.
Yes, facts. And what's going on here is like just what D Ray just said. When your back's up against the wall, when you have to pay the rent, and you don't
Right.
owe more money, when you just lost your job and you're trying to figure things out, when you're scrambling for an answer, you need to do two things. You can tap in and be fearful and give up and quit and lose, or you're going to say, no, I refuse to lose. I'm a winner. You know what I mean? My heart power is going to push me through. This melanin inside of me is going to come up with my creative answer to figure out how to get this thing done.
Right.
I have everything within me. So as I'm on my last brink of survival, of whatever, I know the melanin inside of me is going to rise and give me my creative answer. I know this. You know what I mean? This elixir inside of us is magical and spiritual. Even the cold crowd was like, they just felt it because they could feel the energy. Everybody felt the energy in this little girl in the crowd. It was just nothing but a whole bunch of Europeans just feeling the energy, like, yeah, Coco. They was just cheering her on. It was, y'all should have seen it, man. It was crazy. Who watched it, by the way, man? It was crazy. It was like she was Michael Jackson, and she was having her concert, and they were just engulfed in this energy that was exuding her. Every emotion she brought to the camera, it was like penetrating throughout the whole crowd, throughout the whole being, throughout our being too. So it was just a magical experience, man. And wow, best
It
game
was
I ever seen. Best game I ever seen. If you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. And I watch a lot of sports, but this game I ain't never seen nothing quite like this ever.
It literally was the best thing that I've seen in a long time, y'all. Like, this young lady had to fight. When we say fight, she
15,
had to
15,
fight.
dog.
And at the tender age of 15, listen, the mental power that she had to tap into to be able to take the win of this game, that she had damn near lost 2-3 times. Y'all, this game lasted 2 hours and 40 something minutes. So this 15-year-old had to really tap in for damn near 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Really just be like, all right, I'm going to do this. And like what media said, you already won. That shit is lit because sometimes we forget. Sometimes we really forget. And it's not even, that's at an ego level. At an ego level, at a fear-based level, we forget that we've already won. We've already won this entire life. Do you understand? We've already won this thing. And we can forget when it seems like shit just keep on hitting us. Like, damn, if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's another. But when we can really tap into the understanding that we've already won, then we allow that melanin to really do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Hemming said, we got to stop thinking we just some okie dokie from the Stokey, right? We got to really start living and feeling and being and existing from that feeling and that knowing that we're infinite beings, that we are gods, that we are goddesses, that we are titans, that we are creators, that we are all of these things, and that we literally have all of the answers, right? We literally have all of the answers in this great particle, this the darkness of all darkness, the black dot, this melanin. Like we really, really have to be tapping into that. In anything that we want to do and in anything that we want to manifest, we really got to tap into that understanding. So for me, some of the things that I was realizing, another thing, y'all peep this. So one, when we're talking about perseverance, we got to think about ancestral support. We got the support that we need, right? From the unseen realm. The next thing that was so dope that I realized is that we got soul family support too. When we going through shit, we don't even be realizing or fathoming that there is people that we don't even know that is watching us on this journey, that are supporting us wholeheartedly, that are actually giving up their energy. Because energy is the thought of you wanting me to win, right? The emotion, the heart of you wanting me to win is actually adding to my energy and adding to my winning. You know what I'm saying? We be forgetting that we actually have soul family support, you know? We got soul family support. Hell, because me and Dreamwise, y'all, we was putting our energy into this girl. I actually like astral projected because I wanted this young lady to win so bad, and my heart was so touched by her from the last 2 games that she played. Even when she beat Venus, my heart was so moved. She was having a hard time. It was like a timeout or something. Game was almost over. I closed my eyes and I visualized myself being at Wimbledon because they can't get coached, they can't have any interaction with anybody during their match. So I said, "Oh, but spiritually I can talk to you." And I literally astral projected myself there and stood behind her while she was sitting in her chair and just told her, "Come back into your peace, come back into your innocence, have fun, know that you are capable, you can do this." And just spoke to her the way that I would have wanted to be spoken to in a time of that great intensity, and reminded her that she's already great, she's already won, she's already manifested so much. So it's so important for us to remember that when people even think positive thoughts about us, that we're manifesting that. You know what I'm saying? We got soul family support. We got soul family support. You don't even got to know me to know I'm rooting for you. If I can feel the love, feel the energy, feel the heart, I'm supporting you. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to do?
Well, there's something in us chaos beings and us chaotic beings that whenever we put our mental alchemy on a situation, we can move anything. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all have to realize, like, yeah, that was D Ray that did that. We can claim that.
Right.
That was another chaotic being that was doing that. Every time I was getting up and standing up and making sure she got that point, I felt the energy of her making sure she got that point. You see what I'm saying? So there's something in our being that's connected. We are one. We are one.
Mm-hmm.
Saying so all unifiedly connected in this thing to where, yeah, you might think, oh, nah, y'all didn't have nothing to do it. But no, we did. It's
We
our magic
did.
side of us. It's the mental telepathy, you know what I'm saying, that comes online that says, you're about to do this. You know,
Right.
you're not about to lose this. Especially if a person as pure of heart, childlike spirit, you know what I'm saying? She just turned 15. She don't know nothing. She just, out here playing tennis, nerd, goofy nerd girl, you know what I'm saying? She just like to play tennis and have fun with it. And you should see her interviews. So innocent, pure heart, and she just wants to play and win. But then she taps into another level of aggression or power, or
Right.
that melanin rises up inside of her, and then she's unstoppable. Man, woof.
Man, I'm telling you, babe. And then I'm loving, even what woke media just said, no more sports after the world learns astral projection. But listen, I'm telling you for a fact, I know that me deciding to project to where she was and say those words to her, I know it had an effect. I know. You know what I'm saying? And like you were just saying, babe, that's so true. We're so interconnected. We're so intertwined. We're so one. We're always sending messages back and forth to each other. And so it really challenges us all, people in the chat, people who come on this video in the future. It really challenges us all to get your shit in line. Get yourself in order. You know what I'm saying? Really do your self work. Really do your self healing, because you're adding, like we already know, we already talk about this, but we're all adding to the collective consciousness in this shift. All
Oh,
right, in this shift, in this ascension. Like when we ascend, other people ascend. You know what I'm saying? When we raise in consciousness and we reach higher levels of understanding, other people receive that because we're all interconnected. You know what I'm saying? The electromagnetic field.
yeah. And you know what it is? It's the emotion
Right.
carried along with the the emotion that we're all exuding. We want her to win so bad, you know what I'm saying, that we're so passionate about her winning that this our melanin starts to rise,
Mm-hmm.
and in turn
Exactly.
rising in her also even more. And then the melanin is connect. The melanin is chaos, y'all. If y'all didn't know, and the melanin is connected, transmuting energy from deep, where everybody can feel this energy happen. Whoever is watching the situation take place,
Right.
it's just magic, man. So you know what I'm saying. Uh, we got to know, man. We got to know that our melanin is a uncontrolled thing. This is why we can dance better. You know what I'm saying? This is why we
Right.
move so much better. This is why when things happen, and this is why, we taste food better, all of that. This is why we get addicted to stuff more, right? Because of the melanin in our blood. Because it's such a strong feeling within us that you might people on the outside looking in that left brain prisoners, they might consciously not even understand what we're talking about when we're saying we are connected through this elixir inside of us that that's raising up this frequency in this in this girl or in any of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know whenever y'all feel a family member or whatever, you like, oh shoot, let me call my brother, man. Hopefully he's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Great point, babe. Great point.
You feel some kind of energy within you, like, hold on, let me call my mama real quick just to see what's.
Great point.
So all of this stuff is diving in, man, and it's magic in the air. There's so much magic. It's crazy.
And you know what? Think about this, y'all. Think about this in the chat. Think about this, family. What if we can want each other to win that much? I really
Yeah.
want y'all to feel how much we were in tune to this game. First of all, that was melanin to rise up in me to say, let me project and say something to her, something that probably nobody else is communicating, energy that probably nobody else is pushing out to her. You know what I'm saying? That was melanin in itself right there. That was magic in itself right there. But what if we could actually want that? What if we could have that much power, that much passion, that much love for each of us to win? You know what I'm saying? Each of the soul family, each of the soul family that is obviously putting in the work. Listen, I ain't gonna bullshit with people who not really putting in the work. I'm talking about people putting in the work. For example, all y'all people that's in the chat right now, y'all are people that I see here all the time, and I see you doing the work. So in my heart, I'm passionate about seeing you win, and I want to do whatever I can do within my physical body. If that means I'm getting out there doing work with you, but also within my spirit, my astral body, projecting whatever light, projecting whatever energy you need in order for you to get to the goal that you see for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because we all got our gifts. And that's another thing, y'all. We got to start making use of our gifts. Stop playing yourself with your gifts. We all have gifts. We all have things that have been bestowed upon us before we even incarnated into this body that we are specifically supposed to use in this lifetime. And this is a thing that has been coming up, in my dreams, in things that I've been reading. We are past the halfway mark for 2019. Listen to this. We passed the halfway mark for 2019. We're going into 2020. A lot of stuff is going to transpire between now and going into 2020. So right now is the perfect time for us to be tapping into our gifts and understanding who we really are and what we really came here with, so that we can actually be doing the work that we're supposed to be doing, so that we can be focused.
Yes.
Like we gotta really tap into our gifts. I really understood. I've been understanding I'm an empath, like for real, which is why I cried when she won that game today. But I gotta actually use that in some way. And so all of us, people in the chat, we gotta be using these gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be using these gifts, got to make use of these gifts. That's where our abundance and prosperity comes in at. But beyond that, that's where we change the consciousness of the people that we deal with. Okay? That's how we change the consciousness of anybody who comes into our experience, anybody who comes across our videos, anybody who just comes in contact with anything that we've created. It is through our gifts that we shift their consciousness.
Yep.
And woke media, you are talking to my soul right now and saying what you're saying right now about Dream, because the way that he produces these videos, the sound effects that he has in these videos, it brings humor, it makes you think, it can make you, it just brings out an array of emotions, right? So many depths of thought. And so, babe, that is so dope what woke media is saying right now, hidden gifts, you and making movies, because you have a skill, dear.
Yes, yes, man. I just try to keep it entertaining, because consciousness, we gotta laugh and smile and make sure we just get the point and the message across. Yeah, but what's today? Sunday. This Sunday, join us. Sunday service, 10:30 ish. Me, Mook.
Babe, stop hitting that table, babe.
Oh, my bad. Me, Mook, Trav, D Ray. We're gonna come on. We probably gonna tap into this Coco again. Woo! Yeah, I was, man, I can't even explain it. See, this is when I like to go live, because you just in such a rush, or such a chaotic feeling. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, she did that, man. She did that. She did that. Everybody should go see this whole match. Just sit there and
Got
watch.
to.
Man, it's too late, because I know she won, but man.
Watch the win, though. Watch how to win. That's how we win in this whole game. Like, we got to understand, we playing the whole game of life. And we got to keep in our consciousness that we've already won this game. So when the adversity presents itself, we stay level headed, we stay calm, we stay confident on who we are. Because that's not to say that we're not going to have some opposition, because we always have to have some opposition. That's how we get refined at a soul level. At a soul level, you have to have these oppositions, this adversity, so that we can be refined at a soul level, so that we can take in more knowledge, more wisdom, and understand how we use that to continue rising. But this is a game that we've already won, and we just have to persevere till we see that, till we get that championship. You know what I'm saying? Till we take home the trophy, which for all of us is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, because we're gonna win, man. You put that in the astral, we're gonna win for sure. I mean, there's some days when we don't feel like doing absolutely anything, or wanting to tap into our magic. But there's a point when this willpower thing has to cut online, and you have to say, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this bullshit. Let me go ahead and get into a whole nother level and zone of this thing, because once you get into that zone, oh my goodness, that's what it is, man, and that's what she did. She tapped into that zone, and the gifts just started coming. Everything started working her way out, working for her. Like the girl started playing bad. She started hitting things that was, man, it's just wow. Oof.
But
Yeah.
listen to this, peep this. This may be a reach, but hell, I don't care. Let's reach for it. The girl's name is CoCo, right? And who's all seen the movie CoCo? If you've seen the movie CoCo, just put, 1111 in the chat. We've all seen the movie CoCo. And what was the movie CoCo about? The ancestors.
Mm.
CoCo was about the ancestors and and trying to get your ancestors' support so that you can manifest your gifts. If
Mm.
y'all ain't seen CoCo, you need to go watch CoCo.
Yes.
It's a kids movie, but it's powerful. And it is about getting the approval of the ancestors so that you can stroke and work your gifts. Sometimes we ain't tapping into our gifts, and he had to go to the astral realm and ask for support. They didn't give it to him initially. He had to go through some adversity, as CoCo Gauff had to today. She had to go through some adversity, but after overcoming that adversity, she tapped in and she won. All right. So if we ain't if that and that makes me think we got to do more ancestral, reverence or worship, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that we're giving our ancestor money, making sure that we're taking care of. Exactly. He had to clear that ancestral karma too. And that's a whole nother topic. The work that we do right here right now is clearing our ancestral trauma and our ancestral karma. So that's a big deal. And when we clear that ancestral karma, we tap into even more of our gifts. Why? Because our gifts is in the DNA. And where do your ancestors live? In your blood. Right? And so when we heal different things, we unlock different aspects of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so, her story is pretty deep, and it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. Y'all got to go and watch the match so that you can really, feel the energy that we feel.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Anything else, babe? We wanted to.
CoCo Gauff. We talked about ancestors. We talked about soul family support. We got to know that we are supported. We are supported by people who probably don't even know us. You probably ain't even talked to each other in person. Somebody just saw your video. Somebody just saw you chat in the group. Somebody just, heard your name being mentioned, and we're supporting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending you love and I'm sending you energy. Excuse me. And then on the topic of karma, when we do that, when we put out positive energy for our soul family, that's creating a positive karmic balance, I should say. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So we want to be intentional about making sure that we're thinking good thoughts about the people that we deal with, and that we're sending out love, we're sending out light, we're sending out the energy to win.
Yes.
Okay. And what else we talked about? We talked about the melanin rising, huh?
Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. It's still on cloud nine. That's crazy, babe. I don't know why I'm feeling like this.
I know. I said we got to do more grounding, y'all. When I tell y'all, watching this match had took us to a whole nother level. We were in spirit. We really were. We were there with her. You know
You know,
what I'm
having
saying?
intense focus.
It was so intense. We have to go back outside again, probably when we get off this live, just to ground ourselves and kind of come back down, because it was so intense. It was such a beautiful display of perseverance. And so we just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all and just really let y'all know that, look, things we face adversity, there's going to be some opposition. Again, this is how we add more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding on a soul level. In order to be something, you got to go through something. And this young lady went through it and came out on top, as we all will always do. Even when it don't look like we're winning, we're still winning.
Mm,
So this was just a topic on perseverance, y'all. Always know that you're winning. Always know that you're winning. Always know that your ancestors are supporting you even when you don't see it. So burn some ancestor money. Even when things are just looking like, yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You probably just, you don't know what's going on. Still burn some ancestor money because something is working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, still know and give as much as you possibly can. Give to the people that you love. Think positive thoughts about the people that you deal with because you have soul family support. Like, people that you ain't never met before are rooting for you and they want you to win. They want you to come out on top because your win is my win. And at the end of the day, it's all a rise and an ascension of consciousness. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying? And then I think the last point that we kind of made was understand the melanin, baby. The melanin is it's your connection to the all. It's where all the answers lie. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So you don't know which way to go. First, know and understand that you're a divine, sacred being and you have all the answers. The answers are within you.
Chaos and blood.
Chaos in the blood, okay? And when your back get up against that wall and it's like, all right, what I'm gonna do? Okay? Don't give up on yourself because when you give up on yourself, you are basically denouncing the power of melanin. All
Mhm.
right. When you give up on yourself, you give up on the ancestors. When you give up on yourself, you give up on your soul family. All
Mhm.
right. You got soul family, ancestors, and most importantly, you got melanin.
Mhm.
This magical being and entity within itself.
Yep. Facts. Facts.
Facts.
Woo. All right, y'all, man. Hey, y'all check us this Sunday. This Sunday, 10:30. Check us out. Sunday, Love Lift Life. Um, yeah, come on in, man. Come on. We're gonna just talk. We're gonna chop it up like the family do on spiritual concepts, on spiritual things that's happening right now, just like this Coco thing, just like the new moon stuff that happened. Man, it's just been a wild week, as in every week is a wild week. So yeah,
Right.
y'all check us out Sunday, and we got some announcements. So y'all be ready for that. Also, yeah.
Right. And I think the last thing I want to say, y'all, is pay attention to the energy. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of chaotic energy going on. Like, trust me, we've been feeling it and, kind of experiencing it too. Definitely pay attention to it. And like Deasia said, transition is in process. So again, that's why I made the point to say we are done with the first half of 2019. And so that's the end of a cycle and we're starting up something new. So yes, absolutely. Transition is happening. And so I think one of the most important things we need to take away at this moment is tap into your gifts. Meditate on what your gifts are. I promise you. And I'm just saying this because it's been coming up to me so like gifts. The other night I went to sleep and I just kept on having the same thoughts. Make use of your gifts. Make use of your gifts while I was asleep. And so basically, spirit was continuously hitting me with that, saying that I need to do that for myself within my own life, but then I also need to share that with my soul family. So I'm telling y'all again, make use of your gifts. You may be clairvoyant, you may be clairsentient, you may be an empath, you may be a healer, you may be a shaman, you may be psychic, you may be like, you have so many gifts. And our abundance, okay, not just our abundance as in financial resources, but that's a part of it too, but your complete abundance, your abundance in love, your abundance of peace, your abundance of creativity, all of these things that we need to live a holistic life lies within us making use of our gifts. And Deasia, I feel like I'm saying that directly to you. Okay. So um tap in, do a meditation on, intuitive gifts, how to find out what your gifts are. Please do that because you got some type of gift that you should be using right now in this transition process that you're in. Not just you, but everybody on the live, everybody that will come and make contact with this video. It's really important that we're tapping into our gifts. And so you need to understand how those gifts are manifesting in your life. And sometimes they do. I made a video about this recently. Sometimes they do manifest amid traumatic experiences. Sometimes they do manifest in those times when your back is up against the wall. Go check out my video I just made about gifts coming online when we're in traumatic situations. All right. A gift is trying to come through for you right now. So really sit down with yourself, spend some time alone, journal, think about your past, think about supernatural experiences that you've had, and whatever the messages come, you run with it and you use it. Okay?
Facts, 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 facts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's real important. That's a huge thing right now. And babe, I want you to start looking into movie production, honey, because your videos.
Yeah, y'all gotta check my last video out. 666, the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
Y'all go check that out.
Yeah. All right, family. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming on. You know, I know, Deasia, not sure what my gifts are. I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to meditate on it. You got to literally put focus and intention on it. And it may come in the form of a thought. It may come in the form of a thought as you're in meditation. It may come in the form of a vision, or it may come in your dreams. But I'm telling you right now, when you discover what that is, when you discover what that gift is, it's going to help you to navigate this transition that you're in. All right. So please, please, please take me up on my word. All right. Get on YouTube. You can find meditation sounds. There's even guided meditations. And I need to be taking myself up on my gift, and I need to be making meditations and stuff because I feel like that's a gift of mine. But I'm telling you right now, there's meditations on YouTube that you can, Google meditation for spiritual gifts, meditation for unlocking your powers, whatever it is, you go find it. And whenever you find it, whenever you tap into it, email me, text me something because I want to know what it is. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, Spirit is kind of channeling to me to tell you that discovering your gifts is of high importance right now at this moment for you. And to go and meditate on it, pay attention to your dreams, and pay attention how it comes through, and you're gonna be surprised, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, I've been knowing this. And it's gonna be like one of those experiences, like, oh, I've been knowing this, you just didn't know that it was actually a spiritual gift. Okay, but it is. All right, you already have it. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And that goes for all of us too, y'all. It's so important right now that we do that. We really do that and be intentional about that. So whatever you discover your gifts to be, that's all of us in the chat. Whatever you discover your gifts to be. Peace, Stray Panther. You coming in a little late, buddy. Whatever you discover your gifts to be, this goes for every single last one of us in the chat. Now we have to be intentional about it. We got to be intentional about it. Like woke media, I love what you said. And babe, I know I'm just keep going on. It's not like you've been trying to get off, but it's okay. Um, I love what woke media just said. I came in meditation stuff. I'm about to drop something. You'll know. Yeah, it's time to get real intentional about using these gifts like on purpose. So like even for me, with like being an empath and doing these readings, I'm being intentional about seeking the energy that I feel from whoever I'm reading or seeking the energy from whoever I feel from in the chat, but being real intentional about using those gifts. That's important right now. Okay. That's very important. Be intentional about using those gifts. And when you do that, more and more opportunities will unfold for you to use them, not just in your own life, but in the life of those who you are dealing with, the life of those who you're interacting with, because your gifts are not just for you. Your gifts are for you to gift to other people. Okay. So look forward to hearing from all of y'all. Look forward to hearing from all of y'all. I'm gonna see y'all. I better see y'all on Sunday when we go live again on Sunday with the Chaos family. I want to see all of y'all in the chat. Somebody needs to be coming back telling me what types of gift they tapped into. I can't wait to hear that. You too, Ty XOXY. You too. I know who you are. I want to know about them gifts. Okay. Sean, you too. We need to be working together because your gifts are going to help me. My gifts is going to help you. That's how this thing works. Okay.
Next time we're gonna take calls, y'all. We're gonna figure out. We've been figuring out this call system, so we're gonna take calls soon enough.
Right. All right, family. Love y'all. Peace. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great Friday. Don't do too much today. All right. Go back and watch the match if y'all can.
Peace, family. Peace.
Peace.